Okay, we're going to look at short story left hand. Okay, so first we've got a C chord. Our C Alberti bass pattern we've covered in book 1 lots of times. And we're at middle C. And then we're going to do G7 pattern. And then we do 3 C chords. 1, 2, 3. Now we're going to do a new one. This is D minor. So we have to stretch all the way down to F. And we're going to do D, F, A. But the order, F's on the bottom. So F, A, D. And now on the G, we're going to do a G Alberti. But G is on the bottom. Here's our little end. And that's the end of that first phrase. So play that first phrase again. C, G7, C, 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 D minor. Here's our little end. Now we've got bar 5, so we've got C, G7, C, C, G chord, just like we did back in Lightly Row. And then we're going to do what I call an A squashy. So it's actually like a D7. But here we go, pinky on A, and then squash our hand in. So thumb is on D. And squashy. And then we're going to do that G chord again. Here's our little end. So I might play from the beginning to there, which is the whole of section A. So C, G7, C, 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 D minor. Here's our little end. C, G7, C, C, G, A squashy. Here's our little end. And that's the end of section A. Now section B. So we've got this G scale here. It's actually the Mixolydian mode. So starting on G, and we're just going to do a scale. When we do scales, we put third finger over. Then we're going to do a C scale, the Ionian mode or C major scale. So pinky on C. Then we do the G scale again, the Mixolydian mode starting on G. And then using middle C, we're going to do another C scale. Now we do a big jump all the way down to the bottom G, and we're going to do the G scale again. We're going to do the C scale. So that bit is quite straightforward. It's just a repeating pattern. Now we're going to put our 3 over onto D, and we need to put our hand at a little bit of an angle so that it can reach that C sharp. 3 over and then thumb goes under onto the D. Thumb under, and then we do here's a little end again with our G chord. Here's our little end. So I'll do that bit again. So 3 on D, 3, 4, 3, 2, and then thumb under, 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's our little end. So I'll do that whole section B left hand. So G, C, G, C, big jump G, C, D go, thumb goes under, here's a little end. And I sang different words, didn't I? 3 goes over, thumb goes under, here's a little end. Okay, now we've got section A2. So it starts the same as we started section A. So C, G7, C, 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 D minor, G. And then C, G7, and then stop. And we're stopping by using C and E, which is the bottom 2 notes of our C chord. Now this is the fiddly bit. So I'll do again, C, G7, stop. And I need to put our pinky on E, E, G, C. We're actually doing a C chord first inversion, so let's play that. Now the whole hand is going to move up 1 note. Now the pinky's going to move up 1 note, but the other 2 are going to take the notes of G7, so D and F, so G, D, F. And then we're going to finish with the first note of Ecosace, our C and E. And the next bit's reasonably easy because we've got our Ionian mode or C major scale going down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we swap and put thumb on C. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I might just do those chord bits again because that's the hard bit. So C, G7, C and E, E, G, C. Upper note for F, A, D. And then upper note, but then stretch the other 2. So G, D, F. And then C and E. And then our C major going down. So let me play the whole of A2. That starts from bar 17. C, C, D minor, G, C, G7, stop, C, upper note, G7, C, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 4. So So that's the whole left hand. So have fun learning it. I look forward to hearing it.